But Danny was a good friend, a personal friend, and a friend of the community, and a friend of people most in need.
What is your new projects right now? What's happening now? You heard that you're playing with this group called Drum Play, these bunch of wild drummers.
Well, we perform, and we do some benefits, and we do some paying gigs, and I read my poetry with these drummers, and we've gone a couple trips to Europe, which was made very, they became almost like political because of we were the only American band invited to this international music festival, and we got a lot of publicity out of that.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you think a lot of people are going to become political because it's in style now, or might become in style? They'll go whatever the way the wind blows.
Well, the wind blows different ways, so you don't need a weatherman to know which way the wind's blowing. But you got to get out there. Yeah. Well, yeah, that always happens. I mean, that's part of life. People, follow trends, but also there's always people that try to think with others for themselves, and will won't just take what the government hands out,
Right.
And that's happening right now. And I think it's going to happen now, and I think people like Bush and those empire builders are going to be out in the cold soon, I hope.
Daniel was also working on helping folks who were stuck in jail for lack of being able to come up with $25 or $50 in bail bond money. Daniel was putting together a bail bond fund, and he, in his usual way, recruited Father Bobby Ginn and myself in that effort, especially to raise money. And we had a bail bond ball to raise money. And that particular effort led to what became quite an event, at least on the near west side, the famous bail bond ball raid, in which the father, the good father, and I became infamous and wound up leading gospel hymns in the 2nd Precinct jail. So I really wanted to, thank Daniel for that.
Knife to the bone of the naked heart. The wind's a river for the forest of women standing by the water, their hair glorious in the air. Diamond stars, pools of light, leaf fall, electric hum, the weight of the world stacked bound, waiting for newspaper shoulders, the approaching headlights, wet grass, tree lawn, snake branch. The way curves, the hand caressing the moment, silence like a sky, the streets paved with the gold of autumn, fallen heaven's alchemy. Cat crawl, insect bite, skunk smell. The dense presence of houses where your friends no longer living, where your friends no longer dying. You pass by, step over the sidewalk's web, the floating room coughs in the dark, the deaf child sleeping. Only in your ear the cricket song. Homeward the shadows move, your dog shadowing you. The shadow of death remembered. Again the words come, repeat the crime, the cry, ubiquity of love. Rainwater in a bowl, silver tears on a golden leaf.
The strange situation once of having to fire him from a job, which he was quite amused by later, because he brought that up at a speech that I need an introduction to, and he came out and introduced me and talked about a community organizing job where he was a little bit desirous of introducing poetry into the neighborhood more than the neighbors were interested in having it. So the board decided that he had to look for work elsewhere.
Hello, I'm Brian Davis, Director of the Northeast Ohio Coalition for the Homeless.
And I'm Stacy Santa. Welcome to Focus on Poverty.
On today's program, we take a look at the homeless stand-down recently held at the Cuyahoga County Community College. Over 50 agencies and private businesses joined together to provide comprehensive services to over 500 homeless men, women, and children. The Poet Laureate of Cuyahoga County, Daniel Thompson, a longtime activist and advocate for hunger relief, joins us to read